Huh? What? What is... Tier list. You could have just, not yelled. Did you miss my voice? Listen, Cupcake, today we have a special list to go through. Matter of fact, this is the first different list that I've done so far.
A regular tier list?
Listen, we've already seen that before. So, I've decided to bring back the controversial corny list. Since I want this list to be fair, I'll only rank the DBZ movies. Which means no OG Dragon Ball and no DBS. Anyway, from bottom to top, we got None Detected,
Somewhat passable,
Corn Adjacent, and finally, Cause of Death, Corniness. Whoa, man. Just look at that. This list was actually created by me. I'll leave the link to the template in the description if you want to make your own shit. Anyway. Let's go. Uh-oh, bro. This is not an optimal start. First off,
Dead Zone.
This
Dead Zone
only appears in like the last 10 minutes of the movie. 9 minutes into this shit, and Gohan is intoxicated. Like, you think I'm making this shit up? Like, this little nigga is drunk. Underage eating. By the way, they thought this was so important that they made a whole song about it. What about the movie? After a few minutes go by, you think they would be done with whatever's going on. No. Gohan starts pissing in Krillin's mouth. You know how forgettable this movie is? When the only thing I remember is someone getting R. Kelly.
Do you mind if I give you some?
Dog, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put this at the top. The world's strongest. Right off the bat, the movie starts with what I assume is an homage to that one Pokemon episode that sent little boys and girls to the hospital. Interpretation. This film in particular is infamous for the Goku mouth faces. Unfortunately, during the runtime, I was poisoned by
Kaioken bias.
not only that, but this is one of the few instances where I actually prefer the English dub over the Japanese one. So,
Here, man.
Tree of Might? Looks like we got another
Banger beginning.
We start with Oolong doing 1/4 blackface. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really got much to say about this. Whatever, it's kind of an L. He looks like a fan-made evil Goku. At least Goku Black had a somewhat valid reason to look like him. Turles looks like Goku, just cuz. Above all that, I'm afraid to admit that this movie is carried by, that's right, the Big Green dub, with lines like, "Hey, Big Green!" and "Let that child alone." You know what? I'll put him here. Lord Slug. By now, you'll start to notice a pattern with these 4 movies that I just went through. I'm gonna denominate this as
The henchman formula.
So listen, it goes like this, right? Evil meanies show up. Henchmen bitch secondary characters. Goku arrives and bitches henchman. Main meanie bitches Goku. Goku uses last resort and bitches main meanie. Oh wait, is it? Okay, there's an extra note here. If the last resort doesn't work, he uses another last resort. Anyway, the only thing I found remotely interesting about this movie was the whole whistling thing. But it's not enough. Cooler's Revenge. Uh-oh.
The
I
formula.
mean, at least Cooler's cool, right? Makes me forget about everything else. Luckily, I don't have much to say about this one either. Apart from one thing. There's a scene where Goku holds I think it's a dead bird, and he starts yelling. I don't know, it just seems a bit out of character for me. Like, didn't he kill animals back in the day? It looks like something Gohan would do.
Oh,
Yeah, you can go here. Cooler is back again. From this point forward, Vegeta starts to show up in these movies. So you know what that means. Literally, as soon as he appears, he immediately gets Don't underestimate. Listen, this is actually the first time where I don't seem to find any damaging corn. Like, the secondary character fights are good. That's not
supposed to happen.
Guys, this might be our first non-detected. Yippee, honestly. Super A13. Here we have some variation of the henchman formula. Speaking of formulas, it's like we got another one. Correct. It's the
Vegeta shows up formula.
It's kind of self-explanatory. Vegeta shows up and, you know, he loses.
Formulas aside,
We have another movie where the English dub is the one I like the most. You know, obviously we got the haircut meme.
don't you let
Goku getting punched in the balls is pretty funny. I'm gonna put this here just because of the clutch English dub carry. Big Buddy, the legendary.
Big buddy?
This is gonna be a quick one. I'm sure it goes without saying that the backstory here is dumb, but
Wait.
there's only one person to fight. Broly rocking everybody's world is pretty fun. Ending is whatever. So you know what? So, Bojack Unbound. Look, I'm just gonna say this immediately. This is the
Weirdoist?
one that I've seen. So it starts with this like tournament, right? The usual DBZ shtick. So I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be like an intro to what's gonna happen. This tournament shit goes on for like 25 minutes, and I'm just thinking to myself like, am I watching the wrong movie by accident? And then Bojack appears. And to top it all off, I waited damn near half an hour just for it to beat the
Henchman formula!
No, before I started watching, I knew that SSJ2 Gohan was gonna be in this. So I thought we were gonna get some lit. But, you know, they just end up copy pasting what happened against Cell. So. And prior to that, Goku decides to leave heaven and make Gohan transform. What? So I guess the producers were really like, who cares? It's the movie anyway. So yeah, the henchman gets slapped up. Bojack just kills the chick with the orange hair for literally no reason. Then Bojack dies. Do you know where I'm gonna put this? Big Buddy again? Okay, so the first one was alright. So you shouldn't be able to mess this one up, right? Broly lands on Earth. Seems a bit contrived, but we'll let it slide. And then
No.
normally I would go through talking about the rest of this movie, but you wanna know why? In one scene, Trunks pisses on Broly. Now I just need to know, why did this happen again? The producers really think that it was so funny the first time that it had to happen twice? Oh, what you probably wondering,
Die for money, it was only 2 times.
No.
why did it even happen one time? What, you thought I was gonna mention the family beam towards the end? Bio, bro. Look, I'm not gonna say anything about this because you've already heard it. But I do want to mention one thing. Take a look at DBZ Broly's level 3. So let me just pause right there. Oh, it looks kind of familiar, huh? That's right. It's Bio Broly. Fusion Reborn? Okay. This one's a lot better. Ooh, it looks pretty. I like Paiku. I like Jason and Buddy. He's cool. Blow Jita shows up towards the end, but you know, he really doesn't do much. He kicks Jason and Buddy a few times and hits him with a, it looks like a jawbreaker. So, hey, go here, sweetie. Wrath of the, wait, what? Why is it called? It was alright, I suppose. I like the relationship between Tapion and Trunks. The reveal towards the end that Trunks' sword is Tapion's is pretty cute, I guess.
I didn't like the ending though.
Like, Goku was the one to end it. The nigga didn't even do anything the entire shit. But despite that, go here, Bert. Battle of You know what? I wasn't gonna include these last two at first, but I mean, they got DBZ in the title, so I guess I'll rank them too. I would argue that Battle of Gods was probably the best one of the bunch. I like beers and whiskey. Yeah, I don't go here. And last but not least, Resurrection. Look, I know there's not really a crazy ending to this, but I really don't have a lot to say about this one. I don't consider it as good as the previous one because it's Frieza again. I'm glad that after all these years they maintained the
Vegeta formula.
But hey, at least it's not as bad as the show's rendition. In conclusion, what did we learn today? The result was better than I expected. Few ups and downs, but overall, good job. You get my CORNIEST seal of approval. Wait, no, that's not right. Right, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of this list. Do you agree with it or not? Let me know which one of these movies do you like or dislike. I want to know, you know why? Because I read all comments. Bros videos. Weekly in the... See ya.